In this video, you will learn to upload the Enterprise 11 control room and bot insight data to AAI Cloud using the Cloud Migration utility. Let's learn how to perform this step. First, run the AAE Cloud Migration utility. It is important to run the utility as an administrator. Optionally, select the Connect to the Internet via Proxy option to connect to the Internet via the server. Then, click Get Started. If the utility is installed on the server that hosts the Enterprise 11 control room, in the Connect to Control Room tab, the details of the data files and database information are automatically entered, as in this case. However, if the utility and the control room are hosted on different servers, you need to manually provide the required details. To manually enter the details, under the Location section, click Browse and locate the folder where the Enterprise 11 application is installed. Click the Next Browse button to provide the folder path that contains the Enterprise 11 control room repository. Under the Database section, enter the host name or IP address and port number of the database server where the control room database is created. Then, provide the Enterprise 11 control room database name. Optionally, if you want to migrate your Enterprise 11 Bot Insight dashboards, enter the Bot Insight database name. Based on the authentication mode set up to log in to the database server, select the required option. If you have set up SQL authentication mode, ensure to provide the username and password. To temporarily save the Enterprise 11 repository and database packaged file before uploading to cloud, click Browse to provide the location of the folder. Then, click Next. The utility connects to the control room and displays the disk space that is used, that is required to back up the files, and the currently available disk space on the server. It also displays the file size of each Enterprise 11 data file. There are two reasons for displaying this information. The first reason is to ensure that the file size of the control room repository and database is not exceeding the maximum allowed file size. The second reason is to ensure that there is enough disk space on the server post the backup to run other applications, and that the resulting backup file does not fill up the available disk space. If the available disk space is not sufficient to back up the Enterprise 11 data files, an error message is displayed requiring you to clear up disk space on the current server, or suggesting to run the Cloud Migration utility from a different server. When you are sure there is sufficient disk space, click Next. Note that if there is insufficient disk space, this button is disabled. In the Validate Migration Code tab, enter the secure migration code that you received in your welcome email from Automation Anywhere. Note that the migration code is unique to each control room environment that is being migrated. For example, the migration code for the development control room will be different to the production control room. This helps Automation Anywhere to track and control the utilization of the cloud resource and prevent unauthorized access to the Automation 360 cloud. Once you provide the migration code, click the Validate button. This will authenticate the migration code, and on successful validation, you will receive a similar message. Observe that two additional information is displayed in the validation screen, which includes the domain and environment information of the migrated data. An important aspect to remember is that, though the code is valid for 30 days from when it is generated, and can be used multiple times within these 30 days, it is recommended that you complete the migration process within 1 hour to avoid timeout and restarting. Now, click Next. On clicking the button, the utility first extracts the Enterprise 11 control room data and packages the data into one folder. Then, it extracts and packages the Bot Insight data. Finally, it uploads the packaged control room and Bot Insight data folders to the Automation Anywhere Incorporated or AAI cloud. This is where the uploaded folders gets restored to the Automation 360 cloud. Based on the file size of the Enterprise 11 data, the utility may take few minutes to several hours to package and upload the files to AAI cloud. Note that a copy of the packaged folder is created on the server where the utility is installed or running. If the utility was unsuccessful in packaging or uploading the files to AAI Cloud, it will display the resultant error message. Some of the common reasons for unsuccessful upload attempts could be due to loss of connection between the utility and the control room during packaging of Enterprise 11 data, loss of internet connectivity during the package upload process, incorrect control room login credentials, or due to operating system related issues in the server where the utility is running. Once the packaged folder is successfully uploaded to the designated tenant space in AAI Cloud, the utility displays a message that Automation Anywhere will send an email containing the login credentials of your new control room. Click Exit. With this, you have successfully uploaded the Enterprise 11 control room data and/or bot insight data to AAI Cloud.